Hello and welcome to Whilton Mill, the final paddock show of the 2023 season. To my left, to your right on the camera is our paddock here at Whilton. No point standing around listening to me. Let's go and find some drivers. We've got qualifying is still going on, so that's happening there. Micro Max look like they're about to go out. Going to head straight into the first turning we get to. No drivers in there at the minute, but I do want to have a quick chat with the gentleman in the far corner. His driver's in there as well, but we'll have a quick chat. Hello. Peter Taddy, your son Max, in with a shout of the Kart Championship this weekend between him and Ryan White. He looks fairly composed, but we know what parents are like. Are you having the same level of composure as your driver?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, anything can happen. It's racing, isn't it? So, what, 3 heats and a final to go, you never know. It could be a mechanical issue, could have contact with somebody, anything can happen, so we'll wait and see.
It's been a strong season so far across the board, none less here in CKC. Qualifying's just taken place. How's that gone for your drive?
Okay, we qualified fourth. We were at the front, so we had no tow, so we were only a tenth and a bit off, so I think with a tow we would have been closer. So, yeah, pretty happy.
I remember from looking at it, are you fourth with your nearest rival fifth?
Yes. So we're already winning.
Yeah,
well.
See, at least it's nice and close anyway. So that's Max. We're going to leave Max up. We've already spoken to his dad. We're going to leave Max to get himself ready because he's got a race in around about 20 minutes time here at Honda. And we'll have a quick chat with Ralphie Branscombe. Walk and talk, Ralphie. We'll make our way into the paddock. Now, you've looked really, really good so far this weekend throughout all the practice sessions. Qualifying, are you on the front row?
No, I'm in third in front of Max, so hopefully we can work together.
Well, the pace has been really, really good so far. Throughout most of the practice days, you have looked like one of the quickest, if not the quickest throughout most of it. So were you hoping maybe for a little bit more out of qualifying? Were you hoping for the P1?
I was hoping for front row or like P1, and probably not P2 because obviously outside, so P3 or P1 would be happy for me. Good.
Looks like you've got quite a lot of straight line pace up towards Christmas Corner though. From what we've seen in practice, you must be fairly confident you can pick a few off.
Yeah, hopefully I can get Kevin Ivan off and Max can push through with me and we can get a 1-2.
Good stuff. Well, Ralphie, all the very best. Enjoy your race day and hopefully things go quite well for you. We might as well spin round. Naturally, we've arrived up here at Mark Baines Motorsport. Hi, we'll have a quick chat. Oh, we'll have a quick chat with Ham Sandwich. Hi, Ham Sandwich. Introduce yourself to the camera.
Hi.
Oh, we've caught him mid-bite as well. Sorry about that.
That's fine.
Good. Introduce yourself and tell us, you've been out to qualifying already? Tell us a little bit about how that went.
I'm Miles Robin. Qualifying went not too great, about a second off, so could be better.
Good, but hoping to get a little bit more weight over that rear axle by chucking into a ham sandwich?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, it looks all right, and if we weren't on camera, I think I'd ask for a sneaky bite, but I don't think I'm going to get one. So we'll head back out. What we'll do is we'll just head straight across. Oh, we've got all the drivers. Hi. Let's go from that side. We'll go round. Let's introduce ourselves.
Hi.
Who are you?
Freddie.
Good. Well, I know you're Freddie, but they don't. But so introduce yourselves. You are
Sebastian McCarthy.
good. And say hello. Who are you?
Jax.
Good. And hello.
Bodie Batch.
Good.
Ethan Pearson.
And one more at the back. Does one more at the back want to have a chat? Hi. Who are you?
Ollie.
Good. So these are all our Bambinos, as you can see. Carts behind. We've got a couple of Iamis. That's Ollie Liddell's cart. And we've got more. That's Brady Atkin over there. Say hi. Hi. Solid choice of ice cream, by the way. We've got a bit of this is the biggest Bambino I've seen in this awning in a long time. Are we branching out from Bambinos into big carts?
We are indeed. Yeah. We're looking to support Maya in the junior road tax for this weekend.
We're going to need a bigger awning soon, aren't we?
I think so. We need a little bit of an extension, don't we?
So, I mean, well, you've already taken up half the paddock here at Whilton. What's another third?
Yeah, what's the matter?
Why not? So, as we can see here in the Passion Cart and awning, lots of Coma Bambinos down the bottom end. That's Freddie Blackshaw's cart. We've got Brady Atkins at the far end. Sebastian McCarthy's in a slightly different colour. Ethan Pearson's here in the 17. So, all good fun. Martin, keeping your head down, trying to dodge the paddock show. It's not allowed. Hi, how are you?
Yeah, good yourself?
I'm very good because I don't have to mechanic a kart this weekend. Tell me, how's it gone? How's qualifying and how's it looking?
Not really good, to be fair. We've had a good practice, everything was going right, and then his engine went off just before qualifying, so we risked it for qualifying, which were not good. So we're back onto another engine again, as you know, with these.
Temperamental little things, these combers.
So fingers crossed for the next heat, so we can make us way back through the grid a bit.
Well, hopefully you can, and obviously it's a lot more fun coming through the field, isn't it? Not as much fun as playing with wheels, though, as we've seen here. Wheels and axles, mind the fingers.
Yeah.
Don't want to lose any of them. That's going to definitely slow you down. So head back out. See? We won't get them, but look, more parents dodging the Paddock show. Even hiding down little rabbit warrens at the Paddock show. Hi. Hi, Harley. Hi, how are you? Heading down for qualifying. What are your hopes in quali?
To have a good qualifying, so then I can hopefully win it in my block.
Good. It's been really, really close in Mighty Bambino all year. Everybody's sort of been having a go at the front. Confident going into qualifying?
Yeah.
Good. Well, Mighty in the next session out, so I best let you go after your kart. It's already gone. So we'll let you go catch that one up. All the very best, Harley. Off he goes. Oh, he's even put in a bit of a jog. Solid pace as well there down the hill at the very least there for Harley Bradbury Stretton. Was hoping to have a quick chat with Ella Dixon in the 16. She joined us in the commentary box at Clay Pigeon, but isn't there. We might be able to catch her on the way back down if we cut back through. But she joined us in the commentary box, and she was a great addition, particularly at the time because her brother Andrew was racing at the time. So she got to join us in the commentary box whilst Andrew was racing, and added a great bit of insight as to what it's like as a sibling who also races, watching what everybody else does. Going to head up here, see if we can catch Sam Green Gomez. He's been really good this weekend as well. Looks like things are quiet in the Green Gomez camp. Certainly is. So we'll head over in the other direction here and have a quick chat. Good. You can't run away because you've got a new sticker kit, so we need to talk about it.
Okay.
A bit of a different colour scheme. Looks like you have tried your best to rough it up a little bit, but you know that's Rotax's for you. Changing colour, changing team. Tell me a little bit about that.
So we've stayed Rotax because the aim last year was to go X30, but we've stayed at Rotax and we're going with a different team. APR, Orion Performance is the full name, but hopefully we can get a good result here.
Qualifying, how's that gone for you?
Okay, P9, 10th off.
Happy days in the top 10. Big grid as well, obviously full grid in junior Rotax of 34, so hoping to maintain a top 10 for the weekend.
Yeah, hopefully, maybe push for a win. You don't know.
You don't try, you don't get, do you?
No.
Happy days. Reese, all the very, very best. I don't know what it is about grown-ups. They just run away. They're actually running. You can see them through the back there. They just don't like it. Bambinos, though, little ones, they stick around. Look, I've found two more. Hi. Say hello.
Hey.
Hi, who are you?
Louis.
Good. And you are?
Harry Chapman.
Good. So tell me a little bit about your qualifying session. How's that gone?
Not very good at the start because my engine was going a bit slow because number 12 or Ollie West was pushing me or something. And number 12, it wasn't good because the one before it was not good. I came 23rd because I spun it on the second one at the top of the hill. Harry?
So tell me about your qualifying, Harry. How have we done?
I've done very good to keep up with the first. So I was basically, me and Toby Biggs leading. So we was pushing through for the whole race. And then Toby got first and I came second. But it was but I had to go off at the back. But it was very hard to get past everyone.
Clearly got some good pace over P2. Been joined by somebody else. Hi, say hello.
Hello.
Hi, introduce yourself.
My name is Riley.
Good. And have you had tomato soup for dinner by any chance? Thought you might have done.
Oh, nice.
So, how's your qualifying session gone, Riley?
It was good, but I got stuck behind Ronnie, so it was quite difficult for me to get up the field.
But looking forward to heat number 1, I guess?
Yeah.
Oh, lovely. Right, let's carry on our walk. We'll head down into a bit more of the depth of the paddock. Still no return of Sam Green Gomez. We can't get him. He's been called to race control. Oh, well, we might catch him on the way back up then, but normally you don't go to race control for tea and biscuits. So, as you can see this weekend, very, very busy paddock here at Whilton. We'll have some of them where we've got no drivers. They've either gone off for qualifying. What we've got some dinner. We're deviating to the right. We've got some dinner. Oh, who's left their dinner? Who's left their dinner? Oh, they are going to miss this bit when they come back. Are they in there? Hi, drivers. Hi. Whose dinner is that one over there? Well, I have helped you finish it. How's practice and qualifying gone?
Good.
Good. Where are we starting for your first race in the next hour or so?
11.
11. Oh, decent. So we've got a chance of a top 10. Are we hoping for a top 10?
Yeah.
We absolutely are. Well, I've finished that. It's very nice. Although I will be honest with you, probably colder than when it was originally served up. So we're going to carry on. Now I've got a bit of extra energy. Got Jacob Leathenby here, bringing a completely different vibe to the grid, clearly. Hi. I've hid behind a lot of things in my time, but never a guitar. Is this how we unwind after practice and qualifying, get ourselves ready?
Yes.
Good. Have you got anything that you like to, anything that you want to treat us to?
No.
Come on, give us a little bit. Come on. I'm not great with a microphone. It's subjective. Wonderful. Thank you very much for that.
I know, and my guitar needs tuning.
It's no problem. We really enjoyed that because everybody has a different way of chilling out. Some people just go and sit in their vans. Some people, as you can see to the right there, have themselves a nice little buffet that's going on. We'll head up. We've got some KMS t-shirts and we've got some... oh, look at that. That is... to be fair, I'm not going to steal it. I've already stole someone's lasagna further up. Looks like we've got some F1 quali going on as well. How's that going? Who's leading the way? Let's ruin it for the viewers, although they'll not see this till tonight, so they'll all know anyway.
Well, it's Verstappen's doing bad unexpectedly, and the Ferraris are doing amazing this weekend.
How's your weekend going now?
Brilliant, much better than I expected, and just qualified 5th, and going to fight for position in the Heat 1.
Wonderful. Marcel Peppercall there this weekend, more Ferrari than Verstappen. Happy days. See, sometimes you just come round a corner and there's an interviewee waiting. Hi, say hi to my camera. Hi, who are you?
Darren.
Good. And how's your qualifying gone?
Well.
Good. You're about ready to step up, aren't you, from Bambino into Cadet? Tell me a little bit about that.
It's a nice class, it's very quick, and I'm doing very well. Yesterday I was very quick.
And will this be your final Bambino race?
No, it's going to be the Heat 1 and then it's going to be O-Plate, the final.
Oh yeah, we've got an O-Plate actually this weekend. Darren, I'll let you get off because you've got 2 races there this afternoon. So we've got Heat number 1 and we've got a special O-Plate meeting for our iArmy Bambino, so they'll be out right at the end of the day today. So by the time that you see this, we'll have handed out an additional O-Plate for our iArmy Bambinos. And then we've got Heat number 2, 3 and the finals tomorrow. As you can see, races still going on. You can probably just about hear them in the background. We've got some up here. Let's have a quick chat, if we can, in here. Hi. You can dodge the camera, but it's probably not worth it because I've got fairly decent pace, so I can do some running. Tell me a little bit about your driver. How's he done today?
Done okay, James Roots. We've put the Lucky UK plate on to try and get some luck back this year. He's doing all right.
Well, goes into this race weekend with a chance of winning the championship. Goes in P2, few points behind Chester Forks at the front. So really, really tight. How's quali gone for him?
He's got 4th. we got a little bit balked on our fast lap, so I think we've got a bit more pace, but it's going to be a battle out there. There's 7 or 8 of them basically doing the same lap times, so it'll be interesting.
It's been a fairly small grid of Miami Bambino all year, but it's been super, super close all season. Probably my favourite to watch in terms, you think back to Raura, how close that was, chopping and changing on the last lap. I think James went into the final lap of the final in 4th and came out with a win. Really, really close for Miami Bambino. Really good stepping stone for when they eventually move up to cadet.
Yeah, we've just had him starting in cadet testing at PFI, so we've got that going, and next week we're testing again in cadet. So it's I think the Miami Bambino as a class to prepare you for cadet is really good. I mean, I think Chester and James they're doing the sort of lap times you need to be doing close enough, to show that you can jump into a cadet pretty easily. And we'll see how we get on.
Well, I was watching them through. They're doing very similar pace to what the Honda Cadets doing round the Paddock bend here. It's just obviously they don't pick up quite as quickly in terms of lap times. Obviously, these being Bambinos, them Cadets, but their speed round that final corner, they're definitely flat out round there, and they really are pushing, aren't they?
Yeah. I think some tracks there up to about 2 seconds off the Honda Cadet, which is pretty quick for a Bambino. I think the 200 Hondas are a bit quicker. In general, but yeah, they're a fast kart.
Yeah, really good. Well, all the very best for this weekend, and not that I'm going to sit on the fence. So good luck to you, and also good luck to Chester as well. Yeah, got to be straight down the middle in the commentary. So we can't pick favourites, but obviously James won our driver of the day at Raura. He did very, very well in what was a super, super final for them. Got to make a decision now. Do we go that way or do we go that way? I think we're probably going to get more action this way, so we'll go down. Looks like that's Micromax qualifying on at the moment. What we'll do as well, we'll just have a quick driver chat. Hi, stay with us. Stay with us. Talk me through your qualifying session now with more parents running away. All parents run away. I don't know what it is. They're showing some great pace. They should maybe buy themselves a kart. Watching the Micromax qualifying, how's yours gone? You're in Honda, I believe.
Yes, we had a good qualifying. P25, 24 on the grid. So good spot in our first ever race here at CKC.
Good. Big grid as well, capacity at 34 in the Honda Cadet class, so happy to be right there in the middle. What are the hopes? Get yourself into a top 20, maybe top 15?
Hoping top 20 for this one.
Good, well, wonderful. Well, I'll get to watch that in a little while, and then we'll obviously see races 2, 3 in your final tomorrow over on the Alpha Live channel, but all the very best and welcome to CKC.
Thank you.
Wonderful. We'll carry ourselves on. See if we can, in a minute, I can guarantee the runner that went will be back round. There we are, look, there we go. There we go. Always running away, the parents. The kids, they love the chat. The parents, not quite so much so. So, looks like micro qualifying's done, so that's nice and quiet. We've still got Mighty Bambino to follow them out. So we'll have a quick walk up. Going to pop in here. This one is a brand new machine here this weekend for Lewis Hall. Lewis, tell me about your kit.
Got it on Thursday. This Zip Edge 950. Just getting used to it, so
is it no real expectations this weekend? Just get used to the machine and hopefully it all comes good for the final tomorrow.
We're just we're here as a guest, so just mostly using it as a test weekend, but obviously want to finish high up. So
good. How's qualifying gone?
Not good. Came in the pits a couple laps early because had no speed out of the corners, so just came in early.
So bit of work to do in heat 1 in around about half an hour's time for you. Looking forward to it?
Yeah, I am.
Good stuff, Lewis Hall. Brand new kart as well. Keep an eye on that one. Should be able to get more pace out of it as he goes throughout this race weekend, as he gets used to that new 950 Zip kart. So we'll head ourselves back in. As you can see here, if this is the first time you've watched a stream at Whilton Mill this season, they have furnished the paddock with some brand new tarmac, so this part and all the way round the bottom. Big empty awning to my right here. This is where the Mighty Bambinos that are going to be out on track at the moment with their electric powered karts are all pitched up. They all generally keep themselves together in one nice little cluster, which is great. Gives them a nice community for that Mighty Bambino. Gonna have a quick look to my right, see if see if Ella Dixon's back, and then after that we'll hook through, head back down to the bottom end of the paddock here at Whilton Mill to bring this one to a close for the final time of 2023. Let's see if she's going to dodge us for the 6th time this season. Is Ella with us, or is she gone again?
Guess where she is? She's in the van, David.
She's in the van. Which van?
There.
That van. Well, we'll just sliding door on the left. Here we go. Ella Dixon, hi. It was almost like that we've just welcomed you to the Paddock Show. Hi. First of all, thank you for joining us in the commentary box at Clay Pigeon. That was really, really good. Qualifying for yourself today in your own Honda Cadet, how's that gone?
I think it's gone pretty good.
Good. Happy with your pace this weekend?
Yeah. I went off on the first lap, so then I had to go through quite a lot of traffic, but other than that, it was good.
Good. Whilton, a track that you've been to a few times, I believe.
Yeah, I've been to it a few times.
Good. And one that you like, I guess?
Yeah, I like it.
Good stuff. Well, we look forward to watching you in heat number 1. Might not get you in the commentary box this weekend because we're a little bit. In fact, we'll go full circle with this and we'll go bye, Ella Dixon. There we go. Done. We'll have a little chat. Yes. Do you know why I was having a little chat? Because you were there going, will he talk to me? Will he talk to me? Will he talk to me? And now I'm talking to you. Hi. Introduce yourself.
I'm Charlie.
Charlie. In the grand scheme of things, a fairly local track for you because you're joining us from, was it Plymouth most rounds?
Yeah.
Good. So Clay was a bit of half an hour out. This is only a few hours. It's a lot closer than Rower and Warden at the start of the year. So you've been here a few times?
Yeah, a couple.
Good. How are you finding it? There's a bit of work going on here with the team, it looks like, although it just looks like they're tightening the engine up so much. A bit of a sprocket change, move the engine a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Quali, how's it gone?
It's gone alright. That's about it.
Oh, fair enough, it's gone all right. Look at him, he's chilled out. He's not too fussed, he's happy. Mechanic though, he's having to put a bit of work in down there. Go on. Let's ask him what he's doing. Let's put him under pressure.
Right.
Good.
Well, we are trying to get a bit more bottom out the corners as the car's not pulling properly. So we're tinkering with it and hopefully for race 1 we'll be a bit more up there. That qualifying we were in P4 and 5 throughout the whole time until the last few laps. We dropped off a little bit, so I reckon a bit lower in the pressure and maybe another tooth.
Good stuff. So hopes for your driver for this weekend. I know the driver will always go with a bit of a plan, but the mechanic too will think maybe where can we get to?
It's all in the mechanic's mindset and his plan.
So top 10 for him?
Oh, definitely. I think with his racecraft, top 5 would be excellent. Probably treat him to dinner if he gets top 5.
Oh, happy days. Well, if I know that, is that an open invite as well? You better get top 5 because we're getting dinner out of this. Good stuff. Charlie Lomas there in the 41. Keep an eye out for him. Bit of a different one as well because he's on an MS kart. They're growing in popularity through JDR. So we're going to have a little hook round the paddock, see if we can find anybody else. Oh, we've got a driver with a helmet on his head. We're getting ready for Honda Cadet heat number 1.
Yes, sir.
Good. Tell me all about qualifying. How's that gone for you?
Well, I got a penalty for apparently track limits, but yeah, I finished 27th.
Well, track limits, that just shows you're pushing, doesn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, happy days. Well, we'll let you get sorted because the helmet's going on. Visor down. Happy days. Let's keep walking. You can walk with me. Come on, you can tell me all about your race weekend. Tell the camera who you are.
Daniel Hartley.
Good. Daniel, how's it gone?
I just finished my 2 practices. I didn't do the first practice because I had a nosebleed. And then I did the second practice with my old suit on, and I did the last practice with my new suit on. And then I did my practice, then I did my quali with my old suit. But I just got hit by Harris Roberts by an accident. I know it was by an accident, but my entire axle came up, so that made me wheel spin, and that ruined my tyres.
So, where have we qualified?
5th.
So not bad, given the grand scheme of things. So you think we've got a decent chance in heat number 1?
Yeah, probably.
Good. Well, you might want to put your race suit back on.
Yeah, I will soon.
Happy days, Daniel Hartley. Done really, really well this season as well. Ran towards the front in the Rotax classes. We'll head back down towards the bottom of the paddock and back to where we started, and we'll have a quick look. We've got massive setup. All the Rotaxers there on the right-hand side. We'll give Hannah Naylor a weekend off from giving us what is normally a fairly controversial opinion on the Paddock show. So we'll keep going, Sam. Here we go. Here we've got somebody who. This is Jensen O'Neill going, who we normally see in a more upside down position from when he races in his Fiesta. Interesting weekend last weekend. Talk me through.
Well, I had quite a good quali. I think P3 in class for the second race. And then Sunday morning, race 1, done 1 lap, and then my good friend Luke Hilton went over in front of my eyes. Going down Craners on the second restart, me and Finn Leslie had a little bit of contact, and I ended up upside down in the gravel trap.
Yeah, that gravel trap at the bottom of Craner towards the old hairpin, it's a bit of if that was just grass, you'd have just slid fine, but as soon as you hit that gravel, you were up and over. Show us your bruises.
Yeah.
That's what seatbelts do for you, ladies and gentlemen. In a kart, you just get thrown clear and you just get up and go, yeah, that's all fine. But when you're in cars, they like you to stay in them, don't they? Oh, we've got a bit. It's all kicking off in the paddock here. You do not wet. Whoa. We're not having that, or I'll be coming back later on with a bucket of water. There we go. Good times. It's a friendly paddock. It's a friendly paddock until that bottle's run out, and then you're going to be a sitting duck. Good times. Here we go. Oh, look at him, big time. Don't want to stop and talk to us here at Alpha Live. I'll be honest with you, absolutely no idea who he was. I just thought I'd be try and have a nice bit of fun. Fenton Stoneman, hi, how are we? Talk me through qualifying.
I thought it would be good, and then I started, and then I went out in 7th, and then just round first corner I got punted off into the barrier, so I started dead last and I made my way up, and then I think I finished like 13th.
So in the middle of the pack, but we've seen some good pace out here this season, so you must be confident of making your way up towards maybe the top 8 or so?
Yeah, I hope so.
Good stuff. Well, looks like we've got a few more. Do want to have a quick chat with the young man here in green, a new name to us here in the Cadet Kart Championship, Albie Smith in the number 9. Albie, how's things gone for you? Your first CKC, how are you finding it?
Really good, to be honest.
Good. Nice big grid as well, a capacity grid of Hondas at 34, so are you really looking forward? How's qualifying gone?
9th. 9th out of 34, but that's really good for me.
Well, it will be, because as a guest driver as well, who's not done any rounds, you'd have had to have start qualifying from the back, because we start in championship order. So then you've had to come through as well. So 9th, really good. Hoping for a top 10?
Yes.
Good, wonderful. Going to head in a little bit, and I know we've got lots of people that would like to chat, but what we've got is a new addition to the paddock here. The newest addition to the paddock. Not quite sure we're going to get a lot out in terms of interview. Very, very quiet. But we'll have a quick chat with the owner. Hi, congratulations first of all. Introduce your newest addition to the paddock.
Sophia Ray.
Good. And how old now?
2 weeks.
2 weeks. Or, in the correct term, 4 years and 50 weeks away from a bambino.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. That's right. You don't do it by age now, you do it on how long it is until that child is ready to be in a bambino, which normally is about 5. So, happy days. So, plenty there. As soon as she gets old enough, they'll be working on them neck muscles, getting ready for the bambino. Before they know it, they'll have a helmet on top and ready to go. See, a lot of activity going on, because Honda, they're due out in around about 10 or 15 minutes time for their first race, heat number 1 here then at Whilton Mill. See, we've got karts coming back in. Let's have a quick chat. We spoke to Mr. Tipping before, but we spoke to Mr. Tipping before when his son Cameron was in a Honda. This weekend, we are in a Micromax. That face is telling me things didn't quite go to plan.
No, we've been having engine issues for the last 2 practice sessions before qualifying. We thought we'd fixed it, took a risk, and he's gone out and had no power after he looked very fast over Friday and this morning, and then we've just qualified 20th, but we think it's due to the engine. So not happy, but we've got one race now and we'll see what we can do.
Well, he's had some good pace throughout practice yesterday. He was keeping up with some of the front runners, definitely keeping up as well. Kept up with Max Gilman. He's won 5 of his 8 races that he's contested as a guest there so far this season in Micro, Max. So definitely got the pace, just maybe not the power today.
Let's see if we can just come through the grid now in race 1. So we'll see.
Happy days, all the very best, and hopefully a little bit of better luck there for Cameron Tippin, who's shown some great pace since making that move over from our Honda Cadet class into our Micro Max class. We're getting in the way of people here, unfortunately. They're heading back into their awnings. I think we've pretty much filled out our time allocation here then at Whilton Mill. Brings an end to our paddock show, the final one of 2023 here at the Bambino Cadet and Junior Kart Championship.